Let's make Saj bread on our new mini Saj. Be sure you've read all the instructions and notes on the included manual first, and if Tete never taught you how to make Saj bread, I'm your Tete now. When you open up the kit, you're going to find first a wooden rolling pin / handle / spatula, your Saj, which comes in 2 pieces, put them together, and then take your carrying case. You're going to flip it inside out to create your tara or pillow, and that's going to help you stretch the dough and flip it on your pan. Make your dough according to the included recipe at the end of this video. You can always save the video for later. Roll your dough into a log and divide into approximately 12 equal pieces. Roll each piece into a little ball. It should be just a little bigger than a golf ball. Set the remaining aside in a dish and cover with plastic. Stretch your first piece around on a floured surface and then grab your included rolling pin and start to roll your dough out. I find this particular recipe creates the softest dough. The most skilled tetas know how to stretch this dough by tossing it around hand to hand. I always seem to drop mine on the floor, but I do practice every time, and I was actually quite shook that I figured out how to do this while filming the video. Okay, I'm not perfect, but that's why Italians invented pasta rollers. Feel free to cheat. I like to put my pillow on top of a bowl, and I continue to stretch the rolled dough over the top, trying to go carefully without tearing it and working it to the sides of the pillow. You want to basically get it thin enough that you can almost see your hand through it. Let's heat up our Saj. Take it over to your stove top, but do not keep the wood handle on it when it's over the flame. It'll burn. Start it around medium heat, but you can gradually crank it up as you need to. This is about the time I realized I should have worn an apron, but it's okay, we're in too deep now. Now you wait for your Saj to pass the light and frost test, but what is this fancy word? It's how to prep any stainless steel surface so nothing sticks. You drop some water on it. If it sizzles, it's not ready. So we'll keep waiting. When you drop water on it and then the water starts bouncing around like a crazy mercury ball or this flubber looking like thing, then your pan is ready to go. Take a bit of a neutral oil and lightly coat your pan. If she starts smoking, you put on too much. Get another napkin and wipe it down. Don't use your fingers like me. I am a seasoned tete. Grab your dough and quickly flip it onto the center of your pan. Let it cook for about 30 seconds here, and then use your spatula / handle thing to flip it over. About another 30 seconds until slightly golden brown. And this is about the time you do a dance because you are becoming a successful tete. You could grab a non-modernEID platter, but I don't know why you would. But when your Saj bread is golden and ready, you're going to pick her up, put it on a platter. Look at her. So thin, so delicious. So we're going to keep going, making some more plain ones before we start adding some topping. For the first topping, we're going to take some za'atar in a bowl and then mix it with some good olive oil until it creates a thin paste. You don't need to oil your Saj every time, but I do it periodically just to be safe. You're going to add on some new dough, flip her over after 30 seconds, and now we're going to top with the za'atar and spread it around. I only spread it about on half the dough. When she starts bubbling like this, we are ready. Use your spatula to fold it in half and then remove it from the pan. Don't use your fingers like me. Okay, maybe I'm not a teta. Now's about the time you start getting cocky with your flipping skills, and if you miss your mark like I just did, just use your spatula and drag it over. Now we're going to go in with some hakawi or halloumi cheese and put it on about half of our flipped bread. I usually do the cheese at the end because I always seem to get cheese all over my pan. Now fold that piece in half and finally get some tongs to remove your bread from the pan. Nothing beats freshly made Saj bread that you made with your hands with a pan that was also made by hand. Enjoy.